When you're scrolling through the homepage, you see a lot of these Mr. Beast style videos, and I'm telling you to stop making these kind of videos. Because right now they are flooded all over the place. Everything is starting to look the same, over edited. And number one, it takes a lot of time to make those thumbnails, but also everyone's looking the same. Like, how can you stand out differently? Because right now, everyone looks like they're trying to be Mr. Beast because he's getting all these views. But you got to do the opposite. And this is what you need to do. I'm actually going to go into Canva right now, and I'm going to show you how I make my thumbnails, which I do use Canva for. And they are the simplest thumbnails for you to make. And honestly, all I'm doing is taking a screenshot from the video that I'm recording, and then I'm just editing over top of that. It won't take me more than 15 minutes. It might not even take me that much time. So I'm going to dive right into Canva right now. You're also going to see some of my past ones that I've done, and then I'll also do a new one. And the video that you just clicked on was that too. So this is what we do on this channel. You're gonna see these are some of the ones I have done. Now this one's more edited, you can tell, because this was for a different channel. But these ones are for this channel right here. These are my most recent video. I posted this the other day. And as you can see, all of these, this one had a little bit more edit behind it, but majority of these ones are all pretty simple. It's just a screenshot of me, and then maybe I put a picture on it, but a lot of times just like a word. This one, there's not even any words behind it, right? I just emphasize me and put a little vibrance behind me. That's really it. Like, I have no time. There's my hook in there. It has a nice sun behind it, so I have that, you know, it's very vibrant. And then we also are trying the black and white too. That's another thing that we're doing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from scratch. I'm just gonna take brand new page, and I'll just take an old picture, and you can kind of see. Okay, so I'll go into my uploads, and all right, we'll just use this one for example. So if I go in here, all right, I gotta make it to size, right? So this is literally just a screen grab I took from the video that I recorded. And actually, if you notice me pointing here, that's because at the end of the video I always point to, you know, check this video out next or whatever. And so that's why I always usually take those ones when I'm pointing, so that way I don't have to do a separate photo or video. And so I just take that towards the end, and then I kind of do like an expression that I have on my face. But anyway, so first thing I do is right here, probably just want to make me a little bit, like I'm a little washed out here, so I want to make, you know, my skin look a little better. So what I'll do is I can just copy and paste this. I'll take the same one. Now this background remover, I'm just gonna click that. And this is what I love about Canva. It's one click and you're done, right? So now look, I have a whole separate thing right here, right? So now if I wanna edit that, I just go right into editing. Couple things you can try, okay? This image upscaler is pretty good. It's kind of like AI generated in a sense, to where it makes everything try to look smoother and better. Sometimes it looks a little cheesy, so I don't do it all the time. If I just want a more natural look, I'll just go to adjust everything, and you can literally go through everything to adjust. So the temperature, the brightness, all of that, right? So usually I kind of just mess around with it a little bit, maybe put some shadows. Vibrance is crucial. A little bit of saturation. I don't want to be too yellow on there, but I can also turn this down as well. Turn my white balance down. Yep, temperature. And clarity is good too. It kind of smooths your skin out a little bit. And I might take a little bit of that saturation off. It looks a little bit more natural, okay? So that's one part of it. The other thing you can do, which is really cool, I don't always do this, but you can, is in the effects, you can actually do face retouch, and you can smooth out your skin levels too. So I just do this, and you can see it smooths out like my wrinkles I have and stuff. It'll smooth all that out. I don't usually put too much on that, but just a little bit. And then the reason I made that second layer and I took the background out is because now I can edit my background. So when I go to the background, maybe I want that to be darker so I pop a little bit more. So all I need to do is just turn my brightness down a little bit. And so now you see that's darker. I'm popping more in the video. And then if I wanted to, let's say I want to put text on it, and usually, honestly, I use the same text, so I always just copy and paste it. Not that one though, I use this one. So I just copy it. That's what I love about Canva. You can have all these saved. Go here, I'll paste it. And then maybe I'll just say, something like, no way. All right, so then I'll, whoops. did not mean to do that. Okay, something like, yeah, that's right. All right, no way. Then I'll zoom in on this a little bit. Let's say I put it down here. The other thing is that's cool, right? Is I can move my image right now. I have that one in the back. Obviously, I don't want two images there. What I can do, which is really cool, is I can go into here. I can go to Magic Eraser, go under Click, and I'm just gonna click on, hover over me, and see it's gonna go purple. I'm gonna click on me. I'm gonna erase. It's gonna erase me and try to fill in the background. So I can have almost like it was just the wall behind me. So now I can move me anywhere. Now obviously I have to do this to the chair as well. So I'll do it to the chair and my finger over there. That way I can move my face wherever I want. So if I want to zoom in more and not have to use that background one. So now look at it's pretty close. So now take my image and I can move this. If I want to zoom in a little bit more, I can zoom in. If I want to move to the side, and it still looks, you know, pretty clean. So I'll do something like that, and then I gotta zoom back down. Perfect. All right, and then I'll say maybe no way, and I can put like no way over here. I like centering it, but usually I'll just do this. And then on this right, or the text, what I do have is an effect on it. So I do have the shadow effect, and I use the transparency is all the way up. Reason we do that is because if you copy and paste it a couple times, it's gonna pop more of a shadow. So it's gonna give you more of a pop. So it's something like that, right? And then again, if I wanna center that, I can center that. What we do sometimes is we might change the color of the word. So maybe I change the color of this to, usually we use yellows or reds. So we'll use a yellow. No way, right? Something like that. Okay. Now, if I want to move it over here, maybe because I want to point at something, I can just move it over here, and then maybe just because I have this in here, I have a sports card. I'll put this in here, and then, you know, maybe I put whatever the item is, and I point to it like that. Oh, I went to the wrong tab. Maybe I point to it like that. So now it's like no way, and then I'm pointing to the card, right? Or maybe it was a camera or whatever we're using on this channel, like here. That way it's more to our channel. And again, look at all that white background. All I had to do is background remover, get rid of that, put it up there. Now I'm pointing to the camera. No way. And there's so many things you can do with this, because now I can go in here too, like, and I can put a shadow behind this if I want the camera to pop. I can make it glow. Maybe put it like as a white, right? Or even like a red, you know, something like that. And then like I can play with it. Now, we don't need to go into that extreme right now, but I'm just saying if you want to edit more on here, you can do something like that. But I was just messing around and I did that relatively quickly. And I was showing you step by step. Like it would take me a lot less time to do this. But the biggest thing is all I'm using is just that image. And you saw how I created this out of that one image, and I didn't have to really add anything else in. And then I can always change all these levels, like on my face, whatever. But the main thing is I'm using that picture. I'm not using anything else. And then if you wanted to, like sometimes you're gonna have a picture where your lighting is perfect. Like the one I did over here, the one I did over here where I was outside and I had the sun behind me, like that was like really good. Like I don't really even need to edit this much, right? If I wanted to, again, what I would do is I would copy and paste and remove the background. And then I would just make me a little bit brighter and clearer, because you can see I'm a little unfocused. So I might go in here, and then I might go to here, and let's see, maybe turn the sharpness up a little bit, clarity, and then vibrance, saturation a little bit, maybe a little temperature, brightness definitely. You know, something like that. Turn my shadows down a little bit. All right, so now I just pop a little bit more. And again, if I want to go to the background, I can even make that just a little bit different, and I can go and turn the brightness down a little bit. So I pop even more in the video, right? So just simple things you can do with just one image. And the cool thing is these don't look over edited, like they look real and authentic. And that's what people are clicking on. They're not clicking on the Mr. Beast style anymore, unless you're Mr. Beast, because you know, he's got 300 million subscribers. People are just clicking on these videos because they don't look like everyone else's. They look more real, more authentic, and it looks like, just a normal person that I would want to click on and see, why their video showed up on my page. And honestly, YouTube is pushing these videos more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to see another video where actually I talk about the titles and how we create all these titles, go check this video out over here.